Joining me on the podcast right now from the Crawford, well, what's the full name? It's not Crawford Health Department. It's got a full, bigger name than that. What is that?
Crawford County Public Health.
There you go. Kate Siefert's with me. Hello, Kate.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Good. It's good talking to you. And wow, a lot of things going on. I mean, you guys are always busy over there, right?
We are always busy. I always think it's going to slow down, but
Right.
That's okay. It keeps the days interesting.
Just when you think it's slowing down, something else is happening.
That's right.
Exactly. We're going to talk about a few things today. I know lead poisoning's on our list and immunization's on our list and whole kinds of stuff. So what would you like to start off with?
Well, let's start with the lead poisoning.
Okay.
So it is actually all of Crawford County, every zip code is high risk for children to have high lead levels in their blood, mostly due to the fact that most homes in Crawford County were built before 1978 when they still had lead in the paint.
Okay.
So anytime you see like the peeling, flaking paint, there is that risk if it's an older home. And it's not necessarily that you're directly eating it, but it flakes off, there's dust and things like that. And little ones, part of it's their behavior. They're more likely to get it on their hands, possibly. They always put their hands in their mouths.
Yeah,
All little ones, they're always chewing on stuff. I mean, so that's part of that, why there's an increased risk. But also, anybody can be affected by lead poisoning in high levels, but children absorb lead more readily than adults do.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, so that's why you can have it like more concentrated in them because they absorb it so easily and so well. And a lot of times what you're seeing when a child has lead poisoning is a lot of behavioral issues. It really affects their behavior. But the only way to know is if it's due to lead poisoning is through a blood test.
Okay.
So you can do a screening, and our office does provide lead screening, which is basically the finger poke,
Right.
to get an indication. But the best test is to do a blood draw and work with your doctor to get that set up for you if you have little ones. So we have seen an increase in lead screening in our office, which is great. We like that people are paying attention to that risk and that concern. So we're always happy to help out with that. And then I'm happy to see that doctors are encouraging the families to look into it. But everybody remembers like Flint, Michigan with the lead in their water. I mean, that is a possibility because there's if there's old plumbing with lead solder and things like that, it can, the water can pick that up. So then you're drinking it.
Yeah.
And then in addition to older homes with that paint, is a lot of like the toys that are from overseas will use, they're not monitored like toys are over here. They will often have lead paint or a lead metal material being used in those toys. So again, the little ones with their toys, they put it in their mouth.
Well, sure, yeah.
So that could be another risk there for them. So, and then we just remind people, like if you work in a factory, some kind of setting, you might be walking across the floor and it's got some kind of residue that could contain a lead. To always remind people when you get home, take your shoes off before you go in or right as you get in so that you're not walking across the carpet and having like a little one crawling on it and possibly get it on their hands and all that too. So just something for people. The Ohio Department of Health has a great website that talks about lead poisoning in children. So does the CDC and so does the EPA.
Okay.
So we just to raise awareness, we talk about lead a lot and remind people that is still a concern. And if you're seeing behavioral changes in your children, a lot of it is like hyperactivity. To just keep in the back of your mind that maybe you should talk to your doctor about could this be lead exposure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
I remember when there was lead in gasoline. I remember all that stuff.
I do too.
Lead was everywhere.
It was.
It was, yeah, until I figured out it wasn't good.
Makes me wonder if I behave a little better.
Right, exactly. Yeah, right, exactly.
Maybe I could actually sit still once in a while.
Right. I know it must have been should have been eating that paint on the wall, I guess. Or, no.
Wow.
But anyways, immunizations are coming up. School's going to be, before you know it, school will be back in.
Yes,
it will.
Yeah. And actually, we like to see people come in at the beginning of summer because if you wait till the week before school starts, you're going to wait in line and it's going to not be as pleasant of an experience as it would be if you come in June when our lobby is not so full because people are pushing this out of their minds. But kindergarten, 7th grade, and seniors, the 12th grade, they all have required immunizations for the
Okay.
school. So we always like to keep that in mind to go ahead, call us, 419-562-5871, and get on the schedule sooner rather than later.
So you're not in that panic a week before school starts?
Right. And
Yeah.
I even tell people, like, if you're out of town,
Yeah.
we have a clinic on Thursday during the week of the fair, all day. So while you're in town and enjoying the fair, swing by. And we can just get that out of your mind.
Sure,
and
right.
And if you have older kids, like mine's going to be a senior, August gets really busy with the sports, and it's hard to get away during the day. So June's really a nice optimal time to come in, and we have clinic every Thursday at our office,
Okay.
and we can get you on the schedule.
Okay. And how do you just come on? And you can call and make an appointment? Or?
Yeah, we don't encourage walk-ins.
Yeah.
Just because our nurses cover other places too. So when we know we're gonna have a busy clinic, we'll rearrange their schedule to make sure we have a couple of nurses available. So we like to schedule. 419-562-5871, and then our staff can get you on the schedule.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Katie, what else should we talk about? Anything else?
Well, we're really excited.
Yeah.
For we're gonna have a kickoff to our farmers market.
Oh,
we have
yeah.
never had a farmers market before. I'm still working with the zoning and getting that approved, but I'm very optimistic and hopeful. I meet with them next week.
Okay.
But what we're going to be able to do is currently none of the farmers markets in Crawford County accept the WIC vouchers for farmers markets, nor do they accept the senior vouchers that you can get through the area agency on aging. But our grower, Heather, is she already went through all the hoops to get approved by the state to accept both those vouchers and then get reimbursed. So we're really focused and excited that we can let people know if they get those vouchers to come out and see us.
Yeah.
And we can do the WIC vouchers right then and there for our WIC participants. So and they get it's $35 they get.
Good.
And our seniors, and it's age 60 and over, you don't even have to use it in Crawford County for either of those, but we'd like to encourage it. But the senior one is also income based on income eligibility.
Okay.
But we have quite a few in our county that will be eligible, and it's $50.
Wow, that's good.
Oh, I know, especially the way grocery prices
Oh,
are.
yeah, right.
Anything you can do. And it's all produce, locally grown, because that's one of the requirements. And we're super excited to see this kicked off.
Yeah.
Anybody in the public can come. We're focused on our WIC participants and the seniors, but it's open to anybody and everybody.
Okay.
And we're only doing it once a month, the last Thursday of the month, 2 to 6.
Okay.
It'll be in our parking lot, right beside our office. And we're just super excited.
Yeah,
so,
sounds great. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna have some recipes ready for people.
Good.
Maybe they can try something new, and
Yeah, that sounds like
this has been an office goal for several years.
Right.
And we first started approaching the other farmers markets and trying to encourage them, and we'll help them through the process of getting the state WIC office to approve them. But it's got some hoops to it. So I totally understand why the other farmers markets don't take it.
Right.
But last year we gave out to Crawford County WIC participants $7,500 worth of coupons to be used, but they all went like Richland County or Marion County, and we would just like to see that stay local with somebody. And we hope to grow it. I mean, we have one grower coming right now. We're hoping to expand that. But she has a wide variety of options. Yeah. So coming out. Our first one is June 27th, 2 to 6. And we're located at 1520 Isaac Field Road in Bucyrus.
All right. Kate, thank you so much. Again, get those immunizations done.
Yep.
Get rid of that lead paint in your house if you still have it.
And eat your veggies.
There you go. Kate, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you. Yeah.